Johnny Tillotson, born on April 20, 1938, in Jacksonville, Florida, rose to fame in the early 1960s as a singer-songwriter who skillfully blended pop, country, and adult contemporary sounds. His smooth voice and boy-next-door charm led to numerous Billboard chart successes, with songs like Poetry in Motion, It Keeps Right on a-Hurtin', Talk Back Trembling Lips, and Without You becoming fan favorites. But his story began long before the charts. Johnny was the son of Doris and Jack Tillotson. Jack ran a small service station and worked as a mechanic, while Johnny's early years were spent moving between Jacksonville and Palatka, Florida, where he lived with his grandmother. It was during these formative years that his musical talent began to shine. As a student at Palatka Senior High School, Johnny was already performing at local events and gaining attention as a gifted young singer. By his teenage years, he had earned a spot on Jacksonville's WJXT program McDuff Hayride, hosted by Toby Dowdy, and later landed his own show on WFGA-TV. While studying journalism and communications at the University of Florida, a local DJ named Bob Norris submitted one of Johnny's recordings to the Pet Milk Talent Contest. That pivotal move earned him a spot among 6 national finalists and led to a performance on the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. There, his talent caught the attention of music publisher Lee Rosenberg, who introduced him to Archie Bleyer of Cadence Records. Bleyer signed Johnny in 1958, releasing his debut single Dreamy Eyes, which charted modestly. After graduating in 1959, Johnny relocated to New York City to pursue music full-time. He released several singles over the next couple of years, but his big break came in 1960 with Poetry in Motion, a catchy tune recorded in Nashville with legendary session musicians like Boots Randolph and Floyd Kramer. The song rocketed to number 2 on the U.S. charts and hit number 1 in the UK, eventually earning gold certification. Following that breakthrough, Tillotson became a teen idol, making TV appearances and gracing the pages of music magazines. His next few songs met with varied success. Jimmy's Girl and Without You kept him on the charts, and he toured extensively with Dick Clark's Cavalcade of Stars. But it was in 1962 that Johnny delivered perhaps his most heartfelt hit, It Keeps Right on a-Hurtin', written in response to his father's terminal illness. The song's emotional depth struck a chord with listeners, climbing to number 3 on the pop chart and number 4 on the country chart. It earned him a Grammy nomination and was covered by icons like Elvis Presley. The accompanying album, It Keeps Right on a-Hurtin', included covers of country classics and produced several more hits. Johnny seamlessly merged country with pop, and in 1963, songs like You Can Never Stop Me Loving You and Funny How Time Slips Away continued his chart presence. When Cadence Records folded, Johnny started his own production company and signed with MGM Records. His first release under the new label, Talk Back Trembling Lips, became a major hit in 1964. That same year, he earned another Grammy nomination for Heartaches by the Number. He even sang the theme song for Gidget, a popular TV show starring Sally Field. Though the British invasion and shifting music trends dimmed his spotlight by the late 60s, Johnny continued recording and performing. He moved to California in 1968 and appeared in several films, including Just for Fun, 1963, The Fat Spy, 1966, and a Japanese film titled Namaida Koen Sayonara, named after one of his hits there. He also had a role in the 1976 TV movie The Call of the Wild. Through the 1970s, Johnny released music under various labels like Amos, Buta, Columbia, and United Artists. He played concerts across the U.S., frequently headlining state fairs, festivals, and Las Vegas shows. In 1984, he had a brief resurgence on the country charts with Lay Back in the Arms of Someone. During this period, his popularity grew in Southeast Asia, leading to tours across Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and Hong Kong. In 1990, Johnny signed with Atlantic Records and released Bim Bam Boom, which found an audience on country radio. However, his personal life was touched by tragedy the following year when his 22-year-old daughter, Kelly, a model living in California, died in a car accident in Arizona. In the 1990s, Johnny continued contributing to music and charitable projects. He recorded several Christmas tracks with fellow 60s artists Freddie Cannon and Brian Hyland for the Children's Miracle Network. In 1998, he collaborated again with Hyland and Tommy Rowe for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie, recording We Can Make It. After a long recording hiatus, Johnny returned in 2010 with Not Enough, a patriotic single dedicated to the men and women serving in uniform. The song marked a heartfelt tribute to the military, police, and firefighters of the United States. Johnny's contributions to music did not go unrecognized. In 2011, he was inducted into the Florida Artists Hall of Fame, the state's highest artistic honor. His plaque now rests permanently in the Florida State Capitol. In 2014, he joined the ranks of the America's Pop Music Hall of Fame and received the Brand Laureate International Legendary Award. Years earlier, in 2008, he had already been honored with induction into the Hit Parade Hall of Fame. His alma mater, the University of Florida, named him an alumnus of distinction in 2006. Over the years, Tillotson released a rich catalog of albums and compilations, with It Keeps Right on a-Hurtin and Poetry in Motion standing out as his signature works. Though his chart-topping days may have faded with time, his music continued to resonate with audiences around the world, appreciated for its sincerity, timeless melodies, and crossover appeal. Johnny Tillotson passed away on April 1, 2025, from complications related to Parkinson's disease. The news was shared by fellow singer Fabian Forte. Though he is gone, Johnny left behind a legacy of music that spoke from the heart, touched countless lives, and bridged genres with grace and authenticity. In conclusion, Johnny Tillotson had an estimated net worth of $10 million during the time of his demise. He accumulated this sum of money from his career and business ventures. With that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.